Hello student. This video on chapter 4 Heat Part 1 is brought to you by Gyanodaya High School. Please stay at home and save your life. This chapter is our chemistry part. Topics to be covered are introduction, transformation of heat energy, hot and cold objects, temperature, thermometer, clinical thermometer, laboratory thermometer, transfer of heat, mode of transfer of heat by conduction, by convection, and by radiation, applications of different modes of heat, thermoflux. Introduction. Students, in winters, we all wear clothes made up of wool because it is cool outside. Such clothes keep us warm. Alternately, in summers, we prefer to wear cotton clothes as they give us feel of coolness. In winter, we feel cold inside. If we will come out in the sun, we feel warm. In summer, we feel hot even inside the house. We feel hot after running or when we rub our palms together. Why? How do we find out how much hot or cold is an object is? Let us find all the answer of these questions. Heat. Heat is a form of energy which makes our body hot. When some work is done, energy is produced. When we rub our palms together, we see that our palms become warm and heat energy is produced. When palms are rubbed, heat gets transferred from our body to our palms and they become warm. In the beginning of the 19th century, scientists named Count Rumford and James Prescott established that the heat is a form of energy called thermal energy. Next topic is transformation of heat energy. In our book, there are given some examples. They are as follow. Number 1, in a thermal power station, heat energy is produced by burning coal and then it is converted into electrical energy. Number 2, in the steam engine, heat energy is converted to mechanical energy. The first steam engine invented by James Watt was based on the principle of transformation of heat energy into mechanical energy. Similarly, other form of energy also can transformed into heat energy, like when we rub our palms together. The muscular or mechanical energy is converted into heat energy. Another example, in an electric iron heater or geyser, electrical energy is converted into heat energy. It means that energy can converted into one form to another form. Like heat energy, we can convert it into electrical energy, and electrical energy can be converted into heat energy. Similarly, heat energy can be converted into mechanical energy. Mechanical energy can be converted into heat energy. Here we can see some more examples that energy can convert into one form to another form, like solar energy. Solar energy we get from the sun. So this solar energy we can convert into electrical energy. Yes, we can convert into electric energy. Same thing, this electric energy we can use to glow our lights at night. So this is electrical energy is changed into the heat energy and then it produces the light, means light energy. I hope student you understand that energy can be transformed from one form to another form. Next topic is hot and cold. Student, how do you find out how much hot or cold an object is? Yes, you are right, by touching the object. Student, in our daily life, we across a number of objects. Some of them are hot or some of them are cold. So we can say by touching the object is hot or cold, because we cannot see the heat, we only can feel it. Some of the example is given in our book in the table 4.1. Objects like pressure cooker on a flame, it is a hot object. Cup with a tea, hot object. Third, water from fridge, cold. Fourth, handle of frying pan, cold. Vegetable from fridge, cold. Electric iron after charge, hot. Next topic is temperature. The reliable measure of the hotness or coldness of an object is called temperature. Temperature is measured by a device is called thermometer. Thermometer. The device used to measure the temperature of a body is called thermometer. The thermometer was invented in steps. Some developments were made by Galileo, Robert Ford and Centurio. There are different kinds of thermometer used for measuring the temperature of different materials and objects. The two common scales of measuring temperature are Celsius scale and Fahrenheit scale. Celsius scale is the most commonly used scale. It was proposed by the Swedish astronomer Anders Celsius. According to this scale, the freezing point of water is 0 degrees centigrade and the boiling point of water is 100 degrees centigrade. Next scale is Fahrenheit scale. It was proposed by the German physicist Gabriel Fahrenheit. According to this scale, water boils at the 1212 degree Fahrenheit and freezes at the 32 degree Fahrenheit. It is denoted by degree F. Next topic is type of thermometer. There are mainly two types of thermometer: clinical thermometer and laboratory thermometer. Clinical thermometer. The thermometer used to measure the temperature of the body of humans and animals is called clinical thermometer. It was invented by Sir Thomas Clifford Albert in 1860. We have to understand the structure of clinical thermometer. The structure of clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer consists of a long and a narrow uniform glass tube. It has a bulb at one end. The bulb contains mercury. Outside the bulb, a small shiny thread of mercury can be seen. It has a capillary tube, has a kink or band. What is use of kink? Answer: it prevents mercury level from falling on its own. The clinical thermometer consists of both the type of scale. The Celsius scale is indicated by degree C, and its reading temperature from 35 degrees centigrade to 42 degrees centigrade. The Fahrenheit scale is denoted by the degree Fahrenheit, degree F, and it scale contain that of 94 degree Fahrenheit to 100 degree Fahrenheit. The normal temperature of human body is in degree Celsius 37 and in degree Fahrenheit is 98.6 Fahrenheit. The doctor thermometers are two types. One is mercury clinical thermometer and second is digital clinical thermometer. Digital clinical thermometer are also available these days. They are more convenient to use. Now these days we have one more type of thermometer, hand holding non-contact infrared thermometer. It also shows the temperature in Celsius. Next subtopic is precaution while the using of clinical thermometer. Number 1, the thermometer must be washed with the antiseptic lotion like Dettol or at least with clean water and dry before and after every use. Number 2, the thermometer should be given 2/3 of chuck to bring the mercury level down below the 35 degrees centigrade. Next, do not hold the thermometer by the bulb's while reading. We have to use the tube side. Next, do not laugh or talk when the thermometer is in your mouth. This is to prevent breakage of bulb and release the mercury into your mouth. Mercury is so poisonous. Next, note the reading in clear light. Rotate the thermometer slightly to see the mercury label clearly. Next, keep the label of mercury along the line of sight while reading. Next, we should not take it close to the flame or sun. Next, if the thermometer breaks and the mercury spills, then take a small ball of neat flour dough and roll over it the droplets of mercury. Then keep this flour ball in the polythene bag and then give it to your nearest pharmacist to dispose of. The clinical thermometer is designed to measure the temperature of human body only. The temperature of human body normally does not go below the 35 degrees centigrade or above the 42 degrees centigrade. That is why the reason is that this thermometer has the range of 35 degrees centigrade to 42 degrees centigrade. So how we can measure the other high temperature materials? For that we have one more thermometer is laboratory thermometer. Laboratory thermometer. The thermometer used to measure the temperature of different objects during the experiment in the laboratory is called the laboratory thermometer. A laboratory thermometer consists of long, thin, uniform glass tube sealed at one end. It has a bulb at the other end filled with the mercury. The structure of laboratory thermometer is same as that of a clinical thermometer, except that its capillary tube does not have a kink. It measures the temperature generally in the range of minus 10 degree centigrade to 110 degree centigrade. Next subtopic is precautions while reading the laboratory thermometer are: a laboratory thermometer should always kept upright and not tilt. Next, the bulb of laboratory thermometer should be properly dipped into the substance whose temperature is to be measured. Next, the bulb should not touch the base or the side of the container. Different types of thermometer are used for the different purposes. The maximum and minimum thermometer of the previous days reported in the weather reports are measured by the thermometer called the maximum minimum thermometer. Its image is showing on the screen. It's contains two different scale and two different capillary tubes. So in the morning time we can see the minimum temperature is what, and then again we can see the afternoon time what is the maximum temperature by this maximum and minimum thermometer. Next topic is transfer of heat. We will see in the next video. Thank you.